Coast 103.5 Triple M, and I'm joined this morning by Amanda from Carter Cooper Realty. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, let's talk real estate. Obviously, that's why you're here. Is now the right time to sell, or should people wait until the interest rates come down?
That's definitely one of the most common questions I'm hearing from sellers at the moment. Timing can make a difference when it comes to selling your property, but it's not just about interest rates. Right now, we're seeing steady demand driven by people relocating for work transfers and also families wanting to be settled in before the new school year starts. We're continuing to see buyers from both within Queensland and interstate who are looking for lifestyle, affordability, and a great community,
Obviously.
which we obviously tick the boxes for here in Hervey Bay. So if your property is well presented and priced correctly, it can perform really well in the current market. Waiting for a potential rate cut doesn't always guarantee a better result, especially when there's strong buyer activity from those who need to move and settle in sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, you mentioned presentation. How much of a difference does that actually make when selling a home?
Oh my gosh, it makes the biggest difference. Presentation is key, and small, cost effective improvements can add real value. So, think fresh paint, tidy landscaping, decluttering, just simple, inexpensive touches that can completely transform how buyers feel when they step into your property. You never get a second chance at a good first impression. That's one of my favourite quotes.
Yeah, it is absolutely a good point, though.
Also, a property photographs better when it's well presented, which attracts more online interest, and that can often lead to stronger offers.
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. Now, marketing's changed a lot in recent years. How important is digital marketing and social media for sellers today?
It's absolutely essential. Digital marketing allows us to reach a much wider audience than before, not just local buyers, but also interstate and even international ones.
Yeah.
So things like social media, engaging videos, targeted online ads, those are really big game changers in the real estate industry. And many buyers are doing their first inspections online. So having strong visuals and professional digital presence can make your property stand out before anyone even steps in the door.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, especially if we're looking at southern investors looking to purchase up here, but they can't quite get up here. So everything
Exactly.
online. Yeah, okay. So if you had to sum it up, what's your best advice for sellers right now?
I'd say focus on what you can control. So those things like presentation, preparation, and strategy. Right now, we are in a unique window where there's actually less stock on the market than what's typical for this time of the year. Spring is usually when we see an influx of new listings, but at the moment, the supply is quite low, and that creates stronger demand and more competition among buyers, which can really work in the favour of sellers. So if you are thinking about making a move, it's a great time to capitalise on that imbalance before the market starts to fill up again.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. If you are thinking of selling your property or even buying a property as well, make sure you get in touch with Amanda and the crew at Carter Cooper Realty. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.